This is one of the most colossal and intimidating military vehicles the world has ever known. A behemoth so powerful that even the most secretive intelligence divisions across nations watch it with quiet fear. Cloaked in shadows and mystery, its existence is largely unknown to the general public, hidden behind layers of classified operations and covert development. Its capabilities are staggering, its reach far and wide. But before we uncover the terrifying truth behind this shadowy titan, we must first take a step back by reviewing the other major military vehicles that shaped the path leading to its rise, starting with the Typhoon-class submarine, known in Russia as Project 941 Akula, holds the title of the largest submarine ever built. Developed during the Cold War by the Soviet Union, it was designed to ensure nuclear deterrence and survive direct nuclear strikes. Stretching an enormous 574 feet in length and 75 feet in width, the Typhoon class is practically a floating fortress. When submerged, it displaces a staggering 48,000 tons, making it heavier and bulkier than any other submarine in history. Powered by 2 nuclear reactors, the Typhoon could operate underwater for months without surfacing, enabling it to patrol vast ocean territories in near silence. It carried 20 R-39 intercontinental ballistic missiles, SLBMs, each capable of delivering multiple nuclear warheads across continents. The submarine featured multiple pressure hulls, enhancing survivability and internal space, including comfortable crew quarters, a swimming pool, and a gym, creating an unusual luxury in military submarines. Only 6 Typhoons were ever constructed, with most now retired, though one remains active for training. The Antonov 225 Maria, meaning dream in Ukrainian, was the largest and heaviest aircraft ever built. Designed by the Antonov Design Bureau in the 1980s for the Soviet space program, it was originally created to transport the Buran space shuttle and massive rocket components. Measuring a staggering 275 feet in length with a wingspan of 290 feet, the Maria dwarfed every other aircraft in existence. With a maximum takeoff weight of 640 tons, it could carry an extraordinary 250-ton payload, both internally and externally. This capability made it unmatched in transporting oversized cargo, such as locomotives, turbines, and even other aircraft components. Powered by 6 massive turbofan engines, the Maria had a cruising speed of around 528 miles per hour and a range of over 9,300 miles when unloaded. Despite being a one-of-a-kind aircraft, the Maria played a vital role in global logistics and humanitarian missions, often delivering life-saving equipment and supplies. Sadly, the lone operational Antonov 225 was destroyed during the 2022 conflict in Ukraine. Still, its legacy as a record-breaking aviation marvel endures, symbolizing human engineering at its most ambitious and awe-inspiring. MAZ 7907 Transporter. The MAZ 7907 is one of the most extraordinary large military transport vehicles ever built. Developed by the Soviet Union during the 1980s, it was designed as a mobile platform for transporting heavy intercontinental ballistic missiles, particularly the RT-23 Molodets rail-mobile missile system. The vehicle measures an incredible 28.1 meters, 92 feet in length and weighs around 140 tons. Equipped with a 24-wheel configuration, the MAZ 7907 could evenly distribute weight and maintain traction across uneven terrain. It was powered by a gas turbine engine that generated electricity for individual wheel motors, giving it an advanced electric transmission system, an engineering feat rarely seen in military vehicles of its time. Its payload capacity was designed to handle over 150 tons, making it capable of transporting massive missile systems and potentially serving as a mobile launcher. Although only one prototype was ever completed, the MAZ 7907 remains an iconic example of Soviet military ambition and innovation. It was never deployed due to strategic and logistical challenges, but it stands as one of the largest and most powerful wheeled military vehicles ever built. USS Gerald R. Ford. The USS Gerald R. Ford is the largest and heaviest aircraft carrier ever built, representing the next generation of U.S. Navy supercarriers. Commissioned in 2017, this nuclear-powered behemoth measures 1,106 feet in length with a full load displacement of approximately 100,000 tons. It is the lead ship of the Ford-class carriers, designed to replace the aging Nimitz class with enhanced technology, efficiency, and combat readiness. The USS Gerald R. Ford can carry more than 75 aircraft, including F-18 Super Hornets, EA-18G Growlers, and future F-35C stealth fighters, along with unmanned aerial systems. One of its most groundbreaking features is the electromagnetic aircraft launch system, which replaces traditional steam catapults to launch aircraft more smoothly and efficiently. The ship also incorporates advanced arresting gear, a redesigned flight deck, and improved radar and automation systems, allowing it to operate with a smaller crew and lower life cycle costs. Powered by two A-1B nuclear reactors, the carrier has unlimited range and can stay at sea for over 20 years without refueling. Landkreuzer P-1000 Rata. The Landkreuzer P-1000 Rata was an ambitious and extreme concept developed by Nazi Germany during World War II. Envisioned as a super-heavy tank, it was designed to be the largest armored fighting vehicle ever constructed. The Rata was to measure an astounding 115 feet in length, 46 feet wide, and weigh an unprecedented 1,000 tons, which was over 20 times heavier than the German Tiger tank. The proposed payload and armament were equally colossal. It would be equipped with a main turret housing two 280mm naval guns, the same used on battleships, along with a 128mm secondary gun and multiple anti-aircraft weapons. A crew of at least 20 to 40 personnel would have been needed to operate the tank and its systems. Powered by two MAN V-12 marine diesel engines or U-boat engines, the Rata was projected to reach a top speed of 25 miles per hour on flat terrain. Despite its intimidating concept, the Rata was never built as it was deemed impractical due to its massive size, enormous fuel requirements, and vulnerability to air attacks. However, it remains one of the most extreme and fascinating armored vehicle designs ever proposed, symbolizing the excesses of Nazi superweapon ambitions. Schwerer Gustav Railway Gun. The Schwerer Gustav was the largest artillery piece ever built and used in combat, developed by Nazi Germany in the late 1930s. Designed by Krupp Industries, this massive railway gun was engineered to penetrate the heaviest fortifications of the time, including those of the French Maginot Line. The gun measured an astonishing 155 feet in length and weighed around 1,350 tons. It required a twin-track rail system for movement and deployment. Schwerer Gustav fired enormous 31.5-inch caliber shells, each weighing up to 7 tons, with a maximum range of approximately 29 miles. Its high explosive shells could create craters 30 feet deep and 30 feet wide, while armor-piercing rounds could breach over 7 meters of reinforced concrete. The gun required a crew of over 1,400 personnel to operate, including support units and security forces. Despite its overwhelming firepower, Schwerer Gustav's strategic impact was limited due to its slow deployment, vulnerability to air attack, and logistical challenges. It was used during the Siege of Sevastopol in 1942, where it destroyed heavily fortified Soviet positions. Though only 2 were built, Schwerer Gustav remains a symbol of extreme military engineering and the colossal scale of World War II-era weaponry. MiL Mi-26. The MiL Mi-26, known by NATO as Halo, is the largest and most powerful helicopter ever produced. Developed by the Soviet Union and entering service in the early 1980s, the Mi-26 was designed for both military and civilian heavy-lift operations. It measures an imposing 131 feet in length with a main rotor diameter of 105 feet and a maximum takeoff weight of 56 tons. Powered by 2 Latarev D-136 turboshaft engines, each generating 11,400 horsepower, the Mi-26 can carry a payload of up to 20 tons, which is the equivalent of an armored personnel carrier, large vehicles, or dozens of troops. Its cavernous cargo bay can accommodate 90 fully equipped soldiers or 60 stretchers for medical evacuation. The Mi-26 can also lift more than most military transport aircraft. Its capabilities make it invaluable for logistics, disaster relief, and military operations in remote or rugged areas. The Mi-26 has been used around the world for tasks ranging from delivering humanitarian aid to recovering downed aircraft. With its unmatched lifting power, the MiL Mi-26 remains a vital asset in global heavy-lift aviation, proving that helicopters can rival fixed-wing aircraft in sheer transport capacity. M1070. The M1070 heavy equipment transporter, combined with the M1000 trailer, is a powerful U.S. military logistics system designed to transport the heaviest armored vehicles, including the M1 Abrams main battle tank. The M1070 tractor unit is an 8x8 diesel-powered truck, measuring approximately 33 feet in length, while the M1000 trailer adds another 52 feet, making the entire rig over 85 feet long. The M1000 trailer features 40 wheels and can carry a payload of up to 70 tons, allowing it to haul even the heaviest U.S. Army equipment across long distances. The M1070 tractor is powered by a Caterpillar C18 diesel engine, producing 700 horsepower, giving it the torque and endurance to tow massive loads over difficult terrain. Built for rapid deployment and battlefield mobility, the M1070 system can transport tanks, armored fighting vehicles, and recovery vehicles without putting wear on their tracks. It also allows faster redeployment and protects combat vehicles from damage during long hauls. ZIL-135. The ZIL-135 is a robust Soviet-era 8x8 military truck designed primarily as a transporter launcher for tactical missile systems such as the Frog 7. Developed in the 1960s by the Zavod imeni Likhachova plant, the ZIL-135 became a cornerstone of Soviet mobile rocket artillery. Measuring approximately 31.6 feet in length and 10 feet wide, the vehicle was built for both payload capacity and off-road performance. What makes the ZIL-135 unique is its dual-engine configuration. 2 gasoline engines, each powering one side of the vehicle independently. This allowed for redundancy and enhanced mobility, especially over rugged terrain or in combat conditions. The truck could reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour and had a range of around 310 miles. Its payload capacity typically included one Frog 7 rocket, mounted on the rear launch rail, with additional equipment for targeting and stabilization. The ZIL 135's all-wheel drive and massive off-road tires made it capable of traversing soft ground, snow, and desert landscapes, making it a vital component in Soviet and Warsaw Pact artillery units. Though retired from active service, the ZIL 135 remains an iconic example of Cold War military engineering and mobile firepower delivery systems. Super Galaxy. The Lockheed C-5M Super Galaxy is one of the largest and most powerful military transport aircraft in the world, operated by the United States Air Force. An upgraded version of the original C-5 Galaxy, the C-5M features advanced avionics, modernized systems, and significantly improved engines. The aircraft measures 247 feet in length, with a wingspan of 222.8 feet and a height of 65 feet, making it among the largest aircraft ever flown. With a maximum payload capacity of 270,000 pounds, the Super Galaxy can transport oversized cargo, such as 2 M1 Abrams tanks, helicopters, armored vehicles, or even satellite components. It features both nose and tail cargo doors, allowing for drive-through loading and unloading. The C-5M is powered by 4 General Electric CF680C2 turbofan engines, providing increased fuel efficiency, power, and range. The aircraft has a range of over 5,500 miles, without refueling, and can operate from short and unprepared runways. It is a vital asset for global rapid deployment, humanitarian relief, and strategic airlift missions.